Welcome to Watch Cheryl Scrap.
Yes. Lord. This was easier. I did troubleshooting early and then I did.
Probably. That's okay.
To be.
And that's okay because you scrap fast, so it's totally cool.
Okay. I think tonight I scrap with the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games.
Yep.
With a $15. So it's so cute.
You know what? I don't think I can post links. Yeah.
Design captions.
Liv can post it. So that works. It posted for me. Can everybody else see the link that Liv posted? Yep, it did. So it posted from her.
Okay.
I'm not trusted. It's okay. I don't trust me either.
No. Why? You. Okay. Well, we won't get caught in the weeds with.
We're not going to get caught in the weeds right now. We're just going to move on and scrap.
And Olivia, if you don't mind. Sure. Poor thing. She's like, she's been we had such a read to and yeah, it was just a work session and I feel very beyond work session and I feel very, I don't know, very inspired. Okay. Are you still there, Courtney?
I am still here.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm gonna games, but I need to find
Some fun hangry.
I did that layout. Yes. Maybe grilling out or what would little a drink.
Yeah, Cheryl sound cuts out here and there. That is true. But
I'm sorry.
That could also be weather. It's okay.
Great weather.
We'll
Let's
listen
see.
well. You need a
go
picture
to
of a
food.
drink after the trouble you had.
Right. Like, I need to have a drink.
If you can't have a drink right now, then you find the pictures of the drink to scrap.
All right. So usually for the lovely joy of watching flip through. Since
Well,
we
Liv
talk
says,
about
do you need
food
drinky
anyway.
pics?
That case, you want me to scrap?
I think she's got drinky pics for you.
Ooh. Drop them in Dropbox.
Drinky pics. I know it sounds so dirty, doesn't it, Bethany?
Let's see. Yeah, because I haven't come across any drinks yet. They exist.
Somewhere out there.
He's so little.
Lots of bubbles. I personally like that there's a little word art that says burnt. Because, yeah.
That has happened before.
5 o'clock somewhere. Yep. Probably Hawaii.
Did she say yes? She was going to
Yes,
put
she
those,
also
or
said
I
in
could
your
do these.
photos, Mom, you sent me some of a sangria Aunt Anna made.
I don't know if it's
6/16/23.
I like that. 6/16 yet.
She's gotcha.
Nope, hadn't quite. Grab them off of. No big. Okay. What'd she say? 6 what?
16/23. My cat just startled me. All of a sudden I heard this smack, and it's because it found a fly to chase.
Okay.
Lots and lots of yummy food photos. Yeah, did you see Cheryl already has like a couple different templates at the shop?
Yeah, renewed ones and on the daily, and then a read to escape. Oh, sangria. This picture. I'm going to enhance it.
She found it. She's pulling it up.
Now I just need to.
Oh, dang it. I keep posting links and it doesn't work.
You're like, no.
I just posted the
Okay.
link to her store if you want to do that, Liv.
Download that
Kim
one.
says she almost bought the one with the stars, but then she checked her stash and realized Shirazi owns it.
She's
But
like,
she
I
got the
already.
Read to Escape bundle.
Yeah, I
Isn't
didn't.
it fun?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Just the whole thing has been fun. It's like a little happy dream. Just, I mean, I can't even tell you. It's just, y'all know I loved where I was, but with Mom passing away this year, and oh man, it's when you know something was the right move for you.
Yep. I think it's also
Sangria.
fun because you post them and I'm like, ooh, I really like that template set. And then I'm like, oh, I own it. Let me go pull it out. So it's like, ooh, fun.
New category. Let's see.
Ooh, Bethany missed the paper explosion pack somehow. But now you
Oh,
haven't. See, and there's going to be all these little treasures that we forgot Cheryl made for us. And we're going to be like, oh, yeah, look at those sets. That's really cool. I forgot they existed. And the Read to Escape kit is very, very cute.
Olivia,
It's a fun collab.
seriously, she really knocked it out of the park. Oh, nothing's happening nicely today. ACDC's like, no, we're not going to open that. Nope,
No,
not happening. Okay.
not today. Not feeling it.
Oh, look, the little blue. Okay, let's
That
give
blue
our,
plaid is so cute.
and let's do just a random block. I'm using the rectangular marquee tool, and then I'm just using the keyboard shortcut Control J, and it places that cut piece right above the paper. And usually what I do is I'll grab the name of it, especially if I'm like mixing kits. I won't be mixing kits tonight, but that way I'll know what the paper was. And then we'll put I'm going to put a heavier shadow on that.
I like how the blue makes the colors in the photo stand out more because it's so complementary to that yellow and green.
Yes. And this is summer, so I can use this fun little summer.
Oh, I think sangria is always summer. It doesn't matter what time of year it is.
Summertime, and
So
the living is easy.
if you spend $15, you get Hunger Games, but you also get the featured designer kit too. So you get 2 free kits. I'm allowed to say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because at $10, you get The Adventures in Memory Keeping by Kristen Cronenbarrow.
Hmm.
But if you spend 15, then you get the Hunger Games, and that has both Liv and Cheryl in it. So it's like a bonus.
And look at this little sticker. I'm going to make it bigger. Now,
Aww.
I do bring in my elements and papers as smart objects so that if I do want to increase the size, that I'm okay to do that.
Photoshop does its magic wagic and makes it
Right.
bigger,
We don't
scaler,
get all
full
the
or
little.
something.
Okay, so she's got, looks like, no pineapple, but citrus.
No pineapple? No
So,
pineapple? How sad. There
no,
should be a
there's a
pineapple.
lemon there.
Yep, you can scale down and back up without losing quality with smart objects. See, Liv just says it succinctly. We make it into a big deal, lots of words. She's like, oh no, you just scale up and down. No quality
Yeah,
lost.
yeah, no big, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. All right. Show off. she's got the good education, folks.
She's got to edumacation.
Educated. She's educated.
Edumacated.
Yeah.
Like it's her job or something. Maybe. Oh man, Kim, you only spent a little over $10. You'll definitely have to shop
Oh,
some more. Yep. Shop more, shop more.
oh, this is so
Oh darn, you have
cute.
to shop more? What a shame. Exactly, Liv. Okay,
Okay, put a little bow
any of you who
there.
have animals, do you ever like sit there and go, I hope that animal doesn't come after me? Because my cat is after this bug and he's like jumping with claws out. And I'm like, please, bug, stay away from me. Don't come anywhere near me. Please, please.
Look at this scatter. It's so cute.
It's a setting, Bethany. You can have, I think when it's just basic preferences, like you haven't changed anything, it will pull them in as smart objects automatically. But if it's not doing that, you can go in and change the setting in your preferences. I know, because Photoshop was being mean to me and I had to reset all my preferences last week and it made me so sad. So it just depends on what you have changed. Sometimes I turn it off if I'm doing something with a lot of layers because yeah. Or sometimes I'll just rasterize a bunch of them after I'm done playing with them
Yeah.
because that sometimes can make PS run slow. Oh my gosh. Kim says her cat was so proud because he caught a cicada. brought it into the house to play with. He dropped it. The cicada jumped, and one of the Goldens came over and chomped it. And my cat was sad.
Oh no, the poor kitty.
Poor kitty cat. He's gonna go find another cicada.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but our cat was laying very long out and just staring into the bathroom, and Jay saw her and he was like, "What is happening?" And there, uh, there was a lizard that she had killed, and apparently she was keeping an eye on it.
She was making sure it was really dead.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to play that. That's no
That's
fun.
hilarious. Liv says her girlfriend brought in a cicada shell for her. No. Were you supposed to eat it or what?
Yeah, we saw
No.
one on the ground at our other house. And so Daniel and I were coming into the house. I was like, "Oh, look!" And I thought it had left the shell already. And so I was bending down to take a picture of it. And then it started making that god awful sound. It's so loud. I mean, usually they're up in the trees, right? Well, this is
Yeah.
like right there at my face. And of course, I screamed and, was running around and
Wait,
don't let it get
pause.
on me.
Your cicadas hang out in trees?
Yeah,
Okay.
I found them on
My
the tree
cicadas,
bark before.
I'm
They're in
lucky
the
because we have
ground.
hardly any this year, which is really nice because, yeah, it's been bad. But like last year, they were all over our bench. They were all over our front porch. They were stuck to our mailbox. They were stuck to our door.
Oh
Kim
my
said she has
lord.
one stuck to her window screen. Like they were everywhere. And I was like, what is going on? If they were just in the trees, I could handle it. But they were not just in the trees.
Yeah, they go everywhere. And, I'm not a fan of the creepy things, reptiles, insects, what, whatever. We've had some issues with snakes here. Yes, I said it. Snake. Snakes.
But they're not the ones that
Plural.
try and kill you, right?
No, but the last one was a corn snake, but we didn't know what it was. It just had a look, has the tan look of a rattler, you know.
Mm.
But when you flip it over, it has a black and white checkerboard pattern um, on the underside of him. And Jay and I both agreed that we didn't care what kind of snake it was, that it did not need to be in our yard.
I agree. I 100% agree. See, the problem we had is like my sister's like, you have so many bugs here. I'm like, yeah, but none of them are trying to kill you. We didn't have as many bugs in Vegas, but every single one was trying to kill you. Like scorpions, trying to kill you. Snakes,
Yeah,
probably deadly and poisonous. Spiders, oh, definitely poisonous. Out here, flies, little annoying gnats, all these bugs, but they're not trying to kill me.
you're like, thank God.
Yeah, Kim, if you check your preferences, Bethany had the actual name for it. Always create smart objects when placed. So if that's checked, then when you bring it in, it'll always be a smart object. Bethany went to a reptile exhibit yesterday. She thought it was a dinosaur exhibit because that's what it was advertised as. Do you think that's like a translation issue?
Mm,
Reptiles are technically dinos, I hear. I agree, Liv.
sangria.
In the general preferences. Thanks, Bethany. I wasn't sure which preference it was in. I just know if you open preferences, it's there. As you can tell, I open them and I push all the buttons to figure out where the one is that I'm looking for. It was advertising to get people in. They got us. Look at that. They got somebody with their fun advertising.
Okay, I'm gonna call this summer
Oh, that is such a
sangria.
fun alpha.
Olivia made that.
I like it.
So cute, and bubbly, and It looks like if you touched it, it would be squishy.
Yes. Or it would be like acrylic-y,
Yeah.
like glossy. So you touch it and it's like all glossy on the top. I want to poke it. I want to poke it and see what it does.
You're like, wait.
It's one of those things I miss from paper scrapping is the thickers because they were
Oh, yeah.
so like they just were great. So I
But,
kind of miss
they
them.
didn't
But that looks
stick,
like a fun
though.
kind of thicker. Oh yeah, I know. Most of them never stuck. Absolutely not.
Never stuck
But they
right.
looked cool, and I liked the way they looked. So we used to put them on school projects because they would stick about 24 hours, and that was long enough. They were lizards wearing t-shirts and hats, and they had tiny clothes that you could buy to dress your lizard in. What? I
Yes.
just this is at the exhibit, the dinosaur exhibit with the reptiles. They have
Yeah.
t-shirts and hats on the lizards, Bethany. I'm
What?
thoroughly confused. Any good
Mm-mm.
kids out there for reptiles? Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there are. But guess what? That's not my job tonight because I can't link anything.
It's like, your turn, Olivia. Sorry.
Sorry, you got to do it. She's like, I'm
Hey.
never doing this again.
She's like, I'm tired. She worked very hard this week.
Liv has a reptile kit on her list. I assume that's to create, right?
Yes.
Clever Monkey has one. There's I think Desert Dreamer is still in there, and I own that one. Clever Monkey and Megan's Creations have one called Cold Blooded Love. And that lizard is like fabulous. That's the one you should look at because it's got really cool lizards. Just saying. Yeah, they do still have it in there. They have Kristen KCB. I can't even say her name because I always call her KCB.
Yep. It's
Kristen
KCB. That's
Cronenberrow
how
and
everybody
Brooke.
knows her.
Yeah, Brooke McGee have a Desert Dreamer. That's one that I have from when I was in Vegas. They also have Desert Drifter, and I think I own that one too because
Dun, 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 dun.
I think I own that one
Put
too.
some right here. Yep.
Megan's Creations has one native, but it's less about the lizards. I honestly think that one is probably your best bet. The lizard one. It even has one in there that says lizard mom, a little word art. That just makes me laugh knowing that you got sucked into this lizard exhibit without meaning to.
Like, I did not want to go there.
Yeah, that cold-blooded love is just great. Climbing the walls, like you could use that in the journaling and be like, I was climbing the walls to get out of there.
Yeah. Clever. You're so
I think
clever.
a clever girl. I think I need that one actually
Do you
because
know
it
where
says
that's from? Name it. Name it.
which one?
Clever girl.
Yeah, that's Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
My child adores that movie and watched it non-stop for
Uh, you're like,
weeks.
why?
He could pick worse. I also know all the Curious George episodes, remember? So at least Jurassic Park was a little different.
Okay, I'm going to use this piece of word art. I'm going to take out the queen part.
People were walking around with snakes and lizards on their shoulders. Oh, Kat, that Erica Depression one is really. Is it bad to say cute? Like, it's really good. I'm
I
like, I
love her.
guess cute's
She
not quite
really
the right word, but it's good.
she has such great kits.
Yeah.
I have I have so many I need to be catching up on.
You probably saw some of Pink Reptile and Little Butterfly Wings too, Kath, because they had some food ones. One guy was walking around with a raccoon on his shoulder. Trash pandas? Trash pandas.
So I'm going to call this Queen of the Sangria Summer.
Ooh, I like it.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I like how you use different pieces of the word art to make the title too. It's fun.
So I'll need to pull in my little word strippy things and
Great emotion kits. That's kind of funny. I don't think I would have ever thought of it that way. She does. Erica does great emotion kits, but it's just funny that that's like, I don't know. I like her add to cart one because yeah, shopping, shopping, shopping. I need it.
shopping.
Yeah, I like how you did the different pieces together.
All right, let me go over and
When you gonna add your shadows to the store?
next week is my plan.
Okay, doke.
That's the plan,
Because we all
Stan.
need shadows if we don't have them, right, guys? Mm-hmm.
Yep, yep,
Yep, yep, yep.
yep, yep, yep.
That's like a Muppet thing. Yep, yep, yep.
Oh, and also, what is it? Land Before Time. Yep, yep, yep.
Oh yeah, Land Before Time. Oh, I haven't thought of that movie from forever.
I know, right?
Yeah, my little brother
Okay,
used to watch that one ad nauseum.
like stop all these things.
Aunt Anna is the queen of sangria.
Yep, she is. We got together recently, and my youngest sister and her husband were there, and he was very disappointed that he thought that Anna was bringing the sangria that night. she was she had just come from work, and so that was not going to happen. But um,
Ducky, Ashley says.
uh, Ducky,
Aw,
yep, yep, yep.
Ducky. You know what I
Okay.
always thought? Dinosaur
What?
Train, I think, was invented by people who watched Land Before Time a lot as kids. Because there
Yes.
were little bits and pieces that I could see from Land Before Time in Dinosaur Train,
Yep.
which was a randomly fun show. That one I enjoyed. Okay, I keep seeing this cat like suddenly jump up in front of me. It keeps freaking me out, making me think something's going on. Did you catch
Like,
the fly
what is
yet?
happening?
Nope. Well, he has a habit of like standing across my desk and all of a sudden jumping and sliding on the desk because my desk is not grippy. It's just a piece of wood and it's shiny and you slide on it.
There's
So he
no
will jump up
grippy.
and like slide across the desk onto me and I'm just like, "Whoa, hi cat. Welcome to my desk."
Okay. Now, I will, obviously this will be on my YouTube channel, but I did post two other layouts today. So there's two new videos to watch. And one of them is with the Read to Escape bundle, and the other one is with Tracy Reed's new collection, True North. Um, doo-doo-doo. So,
I do not know, Kim. Will these always be on Saturdays or is it just special this week because you opened your new store so we couldn't go live Thursday?
just just for this week, from now on, it will continue to be the first Thursday of every month, unless it's a special event like DSD is coming up. Um, if we do any special things for Halloween or Christmas, Courtney and I would often do those. So those may be coming, but you can always put on your calendar. Unless there's something terrible that happens, we usually stick to it.
It's true.
It's true, she says. It's true.
It's true. Except October. You're going to be all alone in October
Oh, I'll
because I'm
make
going to be
Olivia.
miles away.
Where are you going? Is that the cruise?
That's the cruise.
Yep, yep. I remembered something, Courtney.
Yep, yep.
I remembered.
It'll be fun. I'll have lots of pictures for you to scrap for me, okay?
Yes. I'll be like, And in our new series, Scrap with Courtney's photos.
Scrapping Courtney's photos.
Yes, we will be going, we could call it, cruising with Courtney.
There you go.
Let's see what Courtney did on day 1. She took 50 pictures in the first hour. So, we're going to have to
Oh,
be a bit judicious about what we're going to do with it. But that would be a fun little series.
yeah. There's too many of us going. There's going to be too many pictures. I already know this. I am fully aware and expecting this.
But that's good, yeah.
Through the Panama Canal, Kim. So one of those bucket list cruises. And I am so excited to take so many photos through the Panama Canal. And yeah. And Bethany's coming back home for a visit, so she's going to be in the same-ish time zone as us all next month.
Oh,
I like
how
that she
nice.
said ish. There's some cute kits, Kim, for cruises. I've been using, is it Josie Design? It's like I
Yeah,
can't think of what her name is. Yeah, Josie Designs. She has a cruising life, cruising something. You know,
yeah, and Studio Flirgs has one, right?
Studio Flirks has one. Yeah. Who else has one?
I
Yeah,
hope to
Let's
have them
Cruise
all.
is by Josie Designs.
I'll be like, okay, I need to buy that
Yeah.
for
Yep,
my new
yep.
series.
Um, Around the World Cruising by Amanda Yee and Wendy P. If you just like look into my gallery and check my credits, you're gonna find like half the cruising kits that exist at Sweet Shop because I'm pretty sure I own most of them, if not all of them. Maybe not quite all of them
Okay.
yet, but it's on my list.
All right, I'm gonna grab these. Dun, dun, dun,
Kim
dun.
has about 5 cruises to scrap. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said they went through the Panama Canal many years ago and they had another one planned in the spring and it got canceled. So
Oh,
we're pretty sure this one's not going to get canceled because it's technically a repositioning cruise because they're moving the ship from Alaska to the Caribbean for the summer or for the winter. So they'd have a hard time because that would be a lot of canceling. Kim said she needed to shop more this weekend.
well, see, you can shop more, and then you can get your free with purchase.
Exactly. See, lots and lots you can do. Oh, goodness. We are very good at encouraging people to shop, aren't we?
Yes, buy it, buy it. You need it. No, we're not usually that bad. We usually
No.
have we're like, yeah, here's some options for you.
Here's some options. Check them out.
Check them out.
Yeah, An Ocean Tale Into the Sea by KCB is another one that I have. It doesn't have as many like super themed elements, but it has a lot of really good word art for the cruise. And I like the blues because blues and cruises tend to go together. So yeah. It's like I'm looking through the cruise ones and I'm like, yep, I own that one. I own that one. Oh, Kelly Banks has a good Alaska one. It actually reminds me of a paper kit I bought. Yes, a lot of Live stuff has new things when you add it. So if you do buy something that you bought before, you probably have new stuff you didn't know you got. Girl math, because you get a free kit, the whole order is free. It's true. Oh, Kim, now you're scaring me. Yours was a repositioning cruise too that got canceled? Boo! You booked one from Florida into Canada. So I want to do the one that goes from Boston into Canada because I want to go to Nova Scotia and such. But I don't know that I'd want to do the Florida part because that's like a whole other day just on the ship. I don't know. Yeah, I actually have used her cruising one for whale watching too because it's got some really cool whales in it. Yeah, it probably already would have been canceled at this point. So
Okay.
that means we're going.
So I've
Uh,
tied in the Anna is the queen of the sangria summer. Each time the sangria is a little different depending on what fruit she adds. It's no problem though because this ice cool drink is very popular with us. Not that we're a bunch of booze hounds or anything, but
things could be popular. Let's see. Renee says she's been buying a lot of travel stuff to scrap her cousin's family's travel photos. She's done 2 trips to Iceland and she's working on trip number 1 to France.
that's so nice
That's
that you're doing
fun.
that.
It is nice. I have photos. Would you like them?
When I
And
was doing
apparently
that,
Kim's got like 5 cruise ship books she needs scrapped. So,
oh Lord,
we could
she's
have
making
lots
me
of fun
feel
with
good about
this.
myself because I went in and I was looking for those beach photos and I found that picture of Olivia from 2013 when she was like 16 years old. And I'm like, wow, there are a lot of photos in that folder that I haven't. I mean, I have scrapped a bunch from then, but there's it's ooh. And I still
Yeah.
take a lot of pictures. I can't help it. I just am like, I just
Yeah.
want
But
all the
I've come to accept that I don't have to scrap every single photo I take.
yeah. I'm okay
And
with that.
that's like
If I've told the
that's
story
yeah.
enough, yeah,
If I've told the story, it's okay if I didn't use all the photos and it's okay if
yeah,
I keep some of them because I might still like the photo. Like sometimes it's somebody's expression on their face and it's just funny. But
and honestly, because I used to worry about being behind. I was like, oh no, I'm so behind. And then I got to the point where I was just like, I'm scrapping what I want to scrap. And now that we are empty nesters or near about so, and I have, you know, it's fun going back and looking when they were little. You're
mhm.
like, what? Because there are so many I just didn't get scrapped.
Well, and it's funny because like I mean if you have stuff written down about it, then it's fun because you can still tell those stories.
Right,
But if you don't, then you're looking back on it and you're like, "Oh, when they were little, I remember we used to do this, this, and this." So it's like a totally different what you would have said if you'd done it at the moment.
right.
So it makes it
Well,
interesting.
I posted recently because Jay and I had our anniversary of when he asked me to marry him, our
Mhm.
engagement. And I had written down what happened that day. And apparently, I spilled an entire 2 liter of Coke on him at my granny's house because I was so excited. And so then we had to go back to his house before we could go on to tell other people that we were engaged. It was just funny. But I'm like, the way I wrote back then, I mean, it's still me. I can tell it's me, but uh, yeah, it was funny to have that.
Renee's got Kelly Bangs Creative's 50 states on her wish list since she gets to start traveling in 2 months.
Who gets to travel?
Renee does. Where are you going first? This is fun because I mention kits and then Liv goes and finds the link and drops it in there for me. And so I'm just like, talk, talk, talk. It's funny. Bethany's got all of the ones for states she's lived in.
Yeah.
I've done that a couple times too. Then I also have some state templates that make me happy. So I can combine them. She already has Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan. I already have Indiana. I've been buying them slowly. If I buy every state I've ever visited, I might end up with almost all of them. Eventually. Not yet, but eventually.
Hmm.
Yeah, the around the world kits, those are cute. That's one of the cruising kits that I have is the around the world kits. But they're really fun. There's actually a really cute, I don't even know who it was by, but I am going to have to go buy it because it's who I am. But one of the new releases
Okay.
today is a Canada kit. I don't know what that's. Is that one of the around the world kits, or is it just a straight up Canada kit?
It's Canada, but she has a bunch of different pieces to that
Travel
collection.
to Canada. That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
and it's a lot of red, and it's just super cute. And I'm like,
It's a lot of maple leaves too,
yeah,
and it makes me super happy.
you're
So
so happy.
I'm buying it.
Okay, I'm gonna put my date over here on top of this.
You need to make a bucket list for us to all see, Renee. Scrap a bucket list so we can be like, ooh, she's going here and here and here. You know, Kath, if you do the challenges that they have, you get a coupon that you could use, and then it would be on sale for you. That's how I like to shop. If I do challenges, I get coupons and then I make my own sales.
Uh,
Thank you for posting that, Liv. I appreciate your linking tonight.
she is very good, isn't she? So
Yes.
that's 616.
I absolutely adore it. So there's a word art on it that says Canadian as puck. And it just makes me laugh so hard.
Right.
Anyway, to download
1623. Lord, I'll get this right again here.
not that I know of, but I don't know that it'll go away because it's connected to the YouTube video. Unless Cheryl deletes the chat, which she doesn't usually.
No.
Nobody said any bad words, so we can leave it as far as I know.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. I think I might have said a few unsavory unsavories as I
You
was.
weren't recording yet. You were good.
Yeah, I was like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah. They're all there. I can't get there. What am I doing?"
But your volume wasn't on, so you were fine.
Okay. So, ta-da!
Ta-da! We made it. We're only 6 minutes over time.
Okay,
Look at that, amazing.
So, Queen of the Sangria Summer. Okie dokie. That's so nice that I have that. Let's see. Sixlet number 3. Hunger Games. And then I gotta get a list of all that.
Kim says she's so glad we will still have these evenings together. And you know the
I
best
know.
part? Because she's using YouTube, you won't have to wait for her to post it. It should post pretty quick.
Yes, it should post right away.
Yeah, because it's already there.
Mm-hmm.
She just probably will change the name so we know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
I do like the title multi-streaming with restream, but you know.
Yeah.
Something a little more catchy next time.
Yeah, I'll change that. All right. So, how many people do we have here? I didn't even see.
I don't know, but why has nobody thumbs up your video? We have 18 people right now.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's good. All right. Well, I am going to call this DONE done. And I will see y'all on the flippity flip.
Sounds
Michael
like a
Scott
plan.
from the office, and our next regularly scheduled is September 5th at same time, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time and 6 p.m. Pacific. So, yes, and I hope get to hang out with y'all over in the forums and galleries and stuff. And I thank you for all your support and being so excited for me. And I'm just ready to. I have so many creative ideas. I just feel like I got a shot in the arm. So, ready to go. All right. Well, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you, Courtney and Olivia. Olivia for being the linker and troubleshooter, and Courtney for being the troubleshooter and the chatter. Are
Thank
you
you
still
all
there?
for coming and hanging out
Yep.
with us.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to end the stream now. Have a great weekend.